Welcome back to my vlog on our week in Aviemore. Stuck in snow on the A9. We left our overnight stay to go to Aviemore this morning. Went through a lot of rain and floods and then it turned to snow. And we've been sat here because there's been an accident. We can't see the accident. Been sat here so far for a good 40 minutes. God knows how long we're here. Thank God we've got a camper van. We've got food, shelter, warmth. We're okay. Watch this space. After a couple of hours, we noticed that a few cars were going down the outside. We hadn't seen any cars coming the other way. So I took the dog for a walk and found that a lorry was stuck and it was actually clear to go past him. So we decided to give it a go, and sure enough, we drove past and did a further 10 mile before coming to another stop where more cars were stranded and stuck. I've never driven the van in this weather before, and I've got to admit, this was a really good experience. I don't like driving in the snow, but we've got snow tyres on the van, and the van was an absolute angel. She went through it like a snowplow. I was well proud of her. It was brilliant.
There's one or two on there.
At this point, we couldn't go any further. Cars were stranded all over the place, and we were here for another 3 hours. Crazy. If we had never witnessed this, we never would have believed it. We left rain and floods, and there was no sign of snow. This was literally a stretch of about 25 miles. What you can see between the cars here was actually when everyone started slipping and sliding. That's how much snow fell in the matter of about an hour. And without the snow ploughs and everything else, nobody would have got through. They had to close the road. It was on the news. Over 100 cars were stuck. We couldn't help everybody. Car batteries were failing. It was just unbelievable. A really mad experience, something I've never ever witnessed. And when you see it on the news, you think people are daft going out in that weather. This was not predicted when we left in the morning. But thanks to all the services, they got us through. But it did take 5 hours to get us out of there, and a lot longer for some others. The next day was a lot better than the day before, weather-wise. Lochgarten is just 8 miles north of Aviemore. They have many birds in the forest and capercaillie, which are quite elusive. Don't go there expecting to see capercaillie because they're quite rare. And during the months between March and September, they do have cameras on ospreys' nests. The ospreys come back every year to nest and have chicks. During this walk, we ran into literally a flock of coal tits that were very hungry. So we got some food and as I was putting the food on the log, as you'll see shortly, they literally came up to my hand to take the food out of my hand. They were that hungry. Couldn't believe it. I've never experienced anything like it. It was amazing. You can't come to Aviemore without going up the Cairngorms mountain. The skiing resort at the time was closed through lack of snow, but people do go up there to go on the walks. There's many walks around the area, you don't have to go skiing or sledging. The cafe is normally open, but it's being refurbed at the time. They'd had some issues with electric, I think it was, so unfortunately that was closed. But as you can see from the cars that were there, it didn't stop people going. I also do rock painting and decided to hide one of my stones. I say hide, it's there to be found. And it did get found and got taken to Sharnery Point by somebody on the NC 500. I thought I would film Aviemore High Street and the shops. They've got lots of little knick-knack shops, charity shops, and of course walking in ski clothes. Boots, shoes, pubs. They've got it all. It's only a small town and a little street. This time of year, it's December, just after Christmas. Really, really quiet. Not too many people are up there, which was really nice. I've been to Aviemore and it's been absolute hell trying to get around, park up, just about dodging people on the car park. So I thought I'd take this opportunity while it's quiet so you can have a look at what Aviemore's really like. Nice little place for shopping. I like it. There's public toilets on the left where you have to pay, and then further down on the right they've got a Tesco. Tesco does get busy no matter what time of year you go. No matter how busy the actual Aviemore itself is or not, it's always busy at Tesco because it's the biggest shop around there. So be sure to get all your credentials when you do go so you don't have to keep nipping back. I'm not going to tell you where this place is. It's one of our favourite spots for seeing golden eagles. Some people are interested in the white hares. It is an estate that you're allowed to drive down, and there's 2 parking spots, and there's a couple of walks that you can do, providing you respect the landowner. A lot of people have featured this place in various videos on YouTube, so it's something that you need to find yourself. We can't give away all of Scotland's beauty spots. Sometimes it's about getting out there, adventuring and finding your own nice little spot. Alfie managed to find some snow, and just like a child, he likes to roll in it, although he does struggle to roll when he's got his harness on, bless him. But he loves it. He comes into a little puppy every time he finds snow or the beach.
Like rolling in the snow, don't you? They're nice.
He's nearly 13, you wouldn't think so watching this. So I'm having a moment, just letting him be a dog and do what he wants to do because he's enjoying himself. And he always wants to come with me. He walked up that hill, I'd carry him, but he always wants me to put him down. He doesn't like being carried.
Go on. You're going rolling. Go on then. Go in this bit. In here. You're rolling out. Go on in. Go play. You're going to get on the snow. On the snow. Go. This bit. Go. Roll. Here. Oh, I gotta love him, haven't you? You gotta love the mad boy. Andy is there. How beautiful is that?
I love walking in Scotland, and this is why. Just look around me, there's nobody there. It's just me and the dog, out in nature, beautiful day. Doesn't even matter if it's raining, I've got the gear. It's just great. Stunning location, it's always scenery, chills the mind. What more could you ask for? Solitude, no people, no hassle, stress free. I love it.
Come on, Spud. Come on, go to Daddy. This way.
You know when you go somewhere many times and you pass something, you just look and think, one day I'm going to have a look at that. This is one of those moments. This is Castle Roy. Basically, it's a glacier mound on a farmer's land in the field. He used to play on it as a kid, didn't really know much about it. When they did look into the history, it's a 12th century fortress. It was built by the Clam Commune, I think that's what it's called, on a glacier mound to the north of the village of Nethy Bridge. And in 1420, the whole area became under the stewardship of the Clan Grant, who are still the clan of that area today. And there you go. Found that off Google, so if it's wrong, I apologise, but I thought I'd give you a bit of background. That's all I know. People have had weddings here, and they do outdoor performing arts as well and other events. And it's under the trust, and they've been trying to stabilise the walls and just do some work on it since they took over in 1994. So, a bit of information, a little bit of history there. Enjoy. And then to finish it off, we got a Highland cow. What more could you ask for? Who doesn't like the Highland cows? I wanted to film the back road to Nethy Bridge. So this is leaving Lochgarten. Instead of going onto the B270, this is the single track road at the back. And it's just to show you really in Scotland how different the roads can be in the matter of minutes. So this was just about a 20-minute drive, and as you can see, it goes from just normal road conditions to like a bit of fleeting snow, let's call it, and then the snow gets thicker. And then within minutes of seeing all this, it can just go back to like wet roads and no snow to be seen anywhere else. And that's how it can be in Scotland. You don't have to go far, you can go a mile up the road. And it was a pretty little place to go through. We normally just go straight back to the main road, but don't generally go the back road, but it was nice and pretty, as you can see. So I just thought I'd share that with anyone that's never been and done it. This was going back to our hidden gem that you saw earlier where me and Alfie had a walk. So on that day there was no snow, and this was literally 24 hours later and snow. So just wanted to give you a different aspect of how it looked, and you can see the valley again but with snow on it. So this is from the other end of the valley. When I said there's 2 car parks, this was further down the valley, and I'd walked from pretty much what you can see to the end of this path. So this is a path, not a road, and I just walked that far, that distance with the dog, just to have a bit of wander, and then headed back really.
Beautiful. You see the house? Took half an hour to walk to the house from here. Doesn't look far, but it is.
And the next day we headed home, hence why it's a bit quiet, should I say a bit dull on the film, because it's very early morning. But this is the road where we actually got stuck coming over, so you can see how it's cleared. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and catch you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this short clip, please like and subscribe, and see you again. Thank you.